Okay, are we good?
Yes. They're like, oh my god, none of it recorded.
That's okay.
Hi, viewers. My name is Braden Cornell, and today I'm joined with the Lionel Carapia. I think you're on this side of the screen. Are you on this side for me? Or is it me?
No, I'm on. Yeah.
Well, I'm on this side. That's totally fine. But today, what we're going to be doing is we are analyzing the two teasers that were released by Twice for the upcoming album coming out on Friday. We are both very big Twice stans, onces, I guess. We're very big onces, and we're super hyped for this album. And basically, what we wanted to do was just analyze these teasers that came out, specifically about the new song Strategy featuring Megan Thee Stallion coming out, which, as somebody who is a fan of both of those artists, you are too, Lionel.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are so freaking excited. But we basically just want to go in and like analyze it and check out like the symbolism and basically kind of like make predictions on what this video is going to be about and like what the theming is. We've discussed a lot previously that like, and Lionel, you are very big on like the music videos of like K-pop music videos,
Yes.
and you can probably attest that like these videos, well, some of them usually have like more definitive like storylines to them, and I
Mm-hmm.
guess like symbolism as well, while other ones kind of just like are up in the air and don't really matter, just like all over the place. You know more about this than I do. Like, how are Twice's music videos? Are they like more story oriented, or are they kind of like all over the place?
Yeah, much of Twice's music videos, they're very orientated on sharing a story and always giving a message. Mainly, Twice's music videos have always just been about very, how would I say it?
Can you
About,
give us like an example?
for example, their previous song is called I Got You. Basically, what
Mm.
the title of the song says. It's very symbolic about just friendship and relations built on top of one another. It was mainly about their anniversary of Twice being now 7 years. With that, they make songs not only for their fans but as well as for each other on the relations that they have built upon. So they do things like songs like these that commemorate their friendships and their many years that they've been together.
Yeah. Enough backstory. I think we need to look at these videos now.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the pictures.
So we've got the video pulled up. This is the first teaser. This one is about, they're both very short. This one's about 16 seconds. Again, it's a lot of it is just, this is, I've seen the first one, but I have not seen the second one personally, so I am excited to see that. But it is very just like symbolic. I don't want to give anything away, so let's just go through it once before we talk about it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
that was it.
That was it.
That was quick, but there was like a lot.
Well, wait, what's the first one? Is that the first one?
The first one was just, the
Like,
picture.
I feel like it's a lot of like very, well, like color scheme is kind of what's like showing up to me is like
Mm-hmm.
in that first scene's very bright. This one's very in contrast to the second one. Very dark in a way. This one, and then
Yeah.
back to left.
I'm just confused
Um,
about the.
I didn't even realize the words on the crossword puzzle say
Yeah.
closer. I didn't even realize. And the ones, there's another one like behind her too. Can we go back to the
Oh,
crossword?
yes. That strategy on the bottom.
But like, so what do we? I'm very light colors. I mean, we heard a little snippet of the song too. We could actually go out, play that in a little bit too. What does this have there?
It says, "Do my highlight make me shine so bright in the moonlight?"
What? Wait,
They're just like giving
wait.
teasers of the lyrics out.
Let's see Megan.
Let's take a look at Megan really quick.
Like, she's just in the one shot. It's all, I feel like the backgrounds for a lot of them are very like bright, which kind of, goes along with the tonage and like,
Yeah.
I guess the feel of a lot. I feel like most K-pop songs,
Yeah.
with some exceptions, like, are very upbeat. So like, I feel like the pastel colors, the bright
Mhm.
colors, kind of like go along with that, which is like super helpful and nice.
Yeah.
Um, there is a lot of contrasts in like backgrounds and stuff, which I do really appreciate.
I'm just a bit
This one,
confused on this one.
well, I feel like confused. It's not. I'm not like confused. It
I'm
kind of makes sense. Like strategy. This is more like skill. I don't know. The apple, it's very like when I saw this, the first thing I kind of thought of was like the apple on like a head, somebody's head or something, and
ah,
like this arrow.
I
I feel like
see.
that's kind of
And you can take like, I mean, basically it's like taking the word strategy and being strategic on how you aim your shot. But
right.
the
So
question I guess is, what is considered a shot in this context?
yes, and I feel like looking at all these clips, is there like I feel like it's hard to tell because it's just like teasers, and honestly, they could be in like any order. But like, do we feel like there's a story? I don't like.
Somewhat, but it just feels a bit kind of
I
open-ended.
feel like it's hard to tell because these clips are like spread out and cut up like
Yeah,
this.
I mean, there are teasers for sure.
Okay, let's go see the second one.
Hey boy, I'ma get ya real good and I bet ya. Hey boy, once I get ya, you'll be oh so glad that I met ya.
Wow,
Okay, so I feel
that was really
like
fast.
that was really bad. But I feel like we have more to work with here. So again, we're seeing in the background like those people targets,
Mm-hmm.
which A is kind of like freaky in a way. People target, like we're shooting people, I don't know. But now we're like getting lyrics.
We're
And
getting
that's
lyrics, and we're
huge.
also getting
That's
a peek
huge.
of the choreography too.
Oh, the choreography I feel like is a pretty big part
I
as well.
assume it's the
Like,
entrance again. Do you want to play it again and watch it really quick?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We can kind of commentate as well if we'd like.
You know, like I assume that this is probably gonna be the opening of when their song
It's
begins.
like that's also gonna be the chorus though.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the chorus, but like I feel like they're using the chorus, the like snippet of the chorus as like an intro to the song, which is kind of like I don't know. In a way, it's repetitive, but that's also like kind of one of the aspects of pop in general, plus like
Yeah.
K-pop, I guess. There's nothing wrong with it. It's people like it.
It's seen
We
in
like
so
it.
many popular music.
Hey,
Still
that's what I'm
heard
saying.
to
So
this
I
day.
think it's not a bad thing that it like starts and ends this, or it starts the same way as like the chorus. It honestly is a pretty good hook, and like work smarter, not harder. We're all
Right.
like,
Their stylist really knew how to really fit in with kind of the hip look. The hip
yeah.
with K-pop in it.
I feel like I'm glad that you kind of brought that up because a lot of the music is like, a lot of the music itself is more not overproduced, but like
Mm-hmm.
compared to like a song that's like drums, bass, guitar, vocals, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like just with the sound effects and like it feels like none of the instruments or anything is really like none of it is
It's not of what
like
of
it's not physical.
yeah.
That's kind of what I was saying. Like none of it is
There's
like physical. It's
mhm,
all
like synths.
yes,
I
it's all
mean,
done in like
just in
what
the
were you gonna say?
beginning, if you do hear the I'm assuming it's like a violin or an orchestra instrument, a
Right.
string instrument.
But I just feel like all of it is very I think that's what brings the attention and like the popularity in a way almost is people enjoy the music. People enjoy the music for like several different reasons obviously, but specifically like this K-pop genre is very overproduced. Nothing is like nobody's sitting down and playing the drums. Nobody is playing the violin like you
Yeah.
said. I feel like all of this is just done like electronically,
Mm-hmm.
and which I really enjoy listening to that. Like the not produced, but use of like so many different like sound effects and
Yeah.
synthesize. And you can tell that it's all done like digitally, and you can hear that in the like tonality of the instruments, in
Mm-hmm.
like the sounds that they produce,
The texture.
which is
Mm-hmm.
that is such a good word. Like the texture and the timbre
Yeah.
of like the instruments. So you've got like the digitized, very modern like vocals, and you have the clean like we're seeing here the clips. You have like they're very clean, again very fast, but they're extremely like high quality as well.
Yeah.
The it's like very this sounds like weird in a way, but it's like very clean.
Very clean and like uplifting. Like it, how would I
Right.
say it? I wouldn't say it necessarily uplifting, but it's like it gives a fresh. It's like it's
Yes,
fresh.
and that is a good word because that freshness of like the visuals of the music video
Hmm.
go like perfectly well along with like the vocals, and it's like it's upbeat, it's digital, it's you've got sound effects all over the place, and like
Hmm.
you could hear in that one, I mean, like the ding of the bell, that's not like somebody actually is hitting a bell.
Yeah.
Kind of adds to like the whole production value. Like that is kind of like a staple of not just K-pop, but like pop music in general.
Hmm.
Obviously, you've got simple pop, no, I mean, no shade, like Taylor Swift in a way.
Yeah.
Some of her, and not just her, there's obviously others, but like some of her music kind of just seems like simple in a way. That it's nice to see us kind of like pushing that like limit a little bit to mean like how far can we take it? And
Hmm.
obviously it gets to a point where it's like okay pop, and then we're pushing it, and then if we dial it like all the way up we get to like hyper pop and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, kind of wrapping this up with the strategy video coming out on Friday.
Oh my
We are so
goodness.
excited for Friday. Any final thoughts about it, really? Anything about like the genre, specifically kind of this video?
I mean, with this kind of, mini album that they're releasing this Friday, it's kind of pushing more towards westernized music, not necessarily in the K-pop, but now they're expanding outside of Korea. They're now trying to
Mhm.
gain an audience in the US by having an
Yes.
American rapper like Megan, who is well known for her songs.
Mhm.
So it's interesting having to see that like level of globalization that Korean pop group would achieve going all the way to the U.S. I hope that's what the the goal will achieve. Being able to
Yeah.
branch out and reach to many people who don't listen to K-pop with someone like Megan who's a rapper. It'll be interesting
Right.
seeing a big girl K-pop group meet like a
Like a
huge,
big U.S. Western rapper.
yeah. So
It's kind of
seeing
like
both
a
of them,
switch off almost.
mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But stream strategy coming out on Friday. That I don't know. I'm so excited. That's all I can say.
Me
I'm
too.
excited.